But I watched all.
He said, I gotta roll me in the blunt watching it. Bro, I'll be just like that. Hey, man, it's Podson Radio. It's episode 101. We back in the house for another very special episode. Of course, they all special because, you know, being black and consistent is hard enough in itself. But like I said, it's a great episode. Before we get into that episode, though, we got to give some love to our sponsor, you know, pay some bills real quick. So shout out to iRepair 911. Give my man Gary a call. I don't care what's wrong with your phone. It can be shattered to pieces. You might think it's never going to power back on, but he will get you back up and running and sleek and refurbished by the end of 20 minutes. I guarantee it. And for much lower than the deductible cost would be. Give him a call right now, 480-416-3909. Tell him Podson sent you. Maybe he'll give you something. But like I said, we back in the house for another special episode. As y'all know, I'm from the west side of Phoenix. You know, I grew up in Maryville. Shortly after that, I ended up moving to like the El Mirage area, so even further west. But I never really got to dabble on the south side too much other than like going to church when I was young. But now seeing all the young niggas from the south side that really have grown, blossomed to be something great from this city is crazy. And it's almost crazy that they don't get the recognition they should get. But like I said, I'm from the west side, and the man who introduced me to all these folks is in the house today. So I want to introduce y'all to my man DonP once again. What's good with you?
What's happening with you, Pod? I'm big chilling, you know, cooling, you know, kicking it how I kicking it. Nothing too major. You feel me?
Quick question. Where does, because you got a real kind of pimp type of lingo. Is that why they call you DonP?
No, man, you know, they just call me that because it's in reference to like the, you know, the Champagne Dom Perignon. Okay, you know what I mean? Gotcha. So like, you know, kind of got that little flavor to it, you know, but that's just pretty much where that came from, but nothing too major. Yeah,
just was a quick question. Because like I said, man, my man is the one who kind of bridged the gap, you know, with us, put us together back in 2017 when we was doing the Christmas show and things like that.
Yes, sir.
We had a wonderful time. But since then, we did the short movie. We've been building even more barns and things like that. So shout out to you. Just to see you working the way that you work is admirable. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but obviously, this Podson Radio, so we like to kind of start from the beginning and kind of get your life story. So, are you born and raised in Phoenix, or were you born somewhere else and then moved here?
Man, I'm born and raised in Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah, or originated. You know what I mean?
What hospital?
Shit, that's kind of tough, bro. I think Tucson. Shit, man. I think Mesa. So to be honest,
I just fucking.
I'm unsure, man. I got to get back to you with that one, but originated in Phoenix.
I used to do people like that in the beginning, like when I first started a podcast. If they said they're from Phoenix, what hospital? Quick,
right? Hell yeah!
All right. I was born in St. Joe's. You know what I mean? So I was born on the west side, literally. You know what I mean? Right. All right. But so coming up on the south side, I want you to kind of give us your life story, like growing up, like elementary school. How was it? Like, was you a bad kid? Was you getting in trouble? Was you good? Was you like, how was your life growing up before high school?
Man, that's a good question, bro. I feel like growing up, early ages, you know, growing up on the south side, you know, it was pretty much, I was focused on sports. You know, my dad was a DJ. You know, I had plenty of cousins around me that was athletes. So it was pretty much kind of like every regular black kid, you know, niggas kind of, can we cuss on here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. You know, outside on God, you know, everybody was just turned on by the sports and the music, you know, kind of same old shit. So, you know, earlier growing up, I was influenced with the basketball, you know, did the whole AAU thing. Of course, the nigga was a bad kid.
We gotta hold you up right there. You did AAU?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's talk your AAU experience before we keep going. And what age did you get into that? Because I didn't know you was a serious hooper.
Yeah, man. Before this rap shit, baby. That's why at your event, niggas mark my words, man.
I'm guarding DonP.
I'm going for a triple double, cuz. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna hold you up. I can't hoop, but I'll try to defend you.
I ain't fucked around in a little bit either, but I'm gonna try to come with something though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just because it's in me, cuz. But yeah, though, bro. I did AAU from 6th to 8th grade. You know, with AZ Ice, it was a Tempe team. You feel me? And shit, we was, you know, getting off. You know, I'm gonna be real. I was like 6th man of the year. Cause we had a cool starting five, you feel me? But a nigga still did his thing though, right? Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I bet one or two of them niggas in the league now. Or at least played D1.
Man, JUCO, JUCO, man. A couple niggas overseas, a couple niggas could have been in the league, man, but
nigga overseas is professional.
Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? You feel me? Got that overseas bag. Yep. You know what I mean?
Money to take care of your family to play basketball. I don't give a fuck if you doing that shit in Antarctica, nigga.
Right. Real talk. Shout out to that nigga, man. That nigga Ryan, man. Man. White boy. He getting that bad though.
Okay, sound good. All right, that's major. So Pete played ASU, so I already learned something new. All right, so keep going like with your childhood and stuff. Because obviously we're gonna go into high school. Where did you go to elementary school at?
Man, I went to Campbell for a little bit on the south side, and I went to a school in Guadalupe, like right there on the crease of Phoenix and Tempe. It's literally in Guadalupe in a Mexican neighborhood. That's like, you know what I'm saying, kind of where we was filming. They got their own little region, their own little city. It's crazy. So I went there for a little bit, then went to Campbell. And even there, you know, like I was bad, you know, getting into fights and shit, but still doing the sports. Then I went to Campbell, you know, that's on the south side. Did that for a little bit, got kicked out. Then the nigga went back to Tempe, and this was like 6th grade year. I started going to KMS. You feel me? But in between that time is KMS. That's a school in Tempe. Okay, you know what I mean? Middle school. So that's kind of where I met. Kyrene Middle School, 6th grade year was where I met my brothers to this day. Jamal, Jay Waves, you feel me? Jay Mitch. And even before that, you know, growing up with the Wheatons, you know, Tay and Keith them during them early years, we all played on the same Pop Warner flag team. So even then, that was like when I was about 6 or 7, you feel me? And they daddy was the coach. And even then, Tay was a problem. You feel me? Like Tay was a problem on the team, 7 man. On me, nigga. His daddy to run that sweep to him. You feel me? Run that sweep and that boy would take off. And Keith was older. You feel me? So Keith was in the next class getting off too. You feel me? So right then, niggas knew like, okay, them Wheat boys is a problem. So that's when we had locked in. I still remember one day they got the ball so much. I told they daddy like, yo, give me the ball once. You feel me? I need it once. I'll feed it. You know what I'm saying? And so he had tossed me one, and I had got off. You feel me? Yeah. I got that on film to this day. So that was a good remembrance. And then in between that time, when I was about 9 or 10, that's when I first met my big brother Will. You know, Ill Will. You feel me?
From episode 99.
That's pretty much home team. So I met Ill Will. We was on the same football team, and even then, like, I'm gonna be real, like Will was the star of the football team. Like Will could have been Michael Vick. You know what I mean?
That's what I heard.
In the NFL right now, you feel me? Mark my words. He could have been Vick because even
he told me, I was like, nigga, I didn't even know you played football.
He played football, bro. And I first met him then, and you know he was talented, and we was on the same football team, and he was the star in, and that was a football team that I got kicked out of. Because you feel me, I wasn't, you feel me, getting that much playing time. I was a cornerback and I wanted to do more. And Will tell you to this day.
You got me dead.
I got
stories. And I wanted to do more.
You feel me? Nigga, I thought I was Dion. Nigga, I want to be corner, wide out. You feel me? I wanted to be Dion before Master P or Gucci, man. You feel me? But the one day, even when I got kicked out, you know, it was a day of practice, and I knew I was going to quit the team. And Will tell you, my mom pulled up. You know, she pulled up to the practice, and she literally brought my football pads and threw them like at the coach. Like she threw the pads like while we was practicing. Like she had some pads because I was quitting that same day. So I don't remember if we walked off and I took the pads off. I think we walked off, but we walked back, and my mama threw the pads like,
mama
yo, mama like, yo, man, y'all not really playing my son. You feel me? We out. You feel me? So we knocked that out, and then from that point, that's when I had locked in with bro. You feel me? We had did the track after that for AZ Cheetahs. And then, you know, the rest is history.
What did you do in track as far as like what events did you run?
Man, I'm going to be real, boy. When I first got with the Cheetahs, they'll tell you, I'm not even going to lie. Nigga, they had me doing the 400, one me. one meet they had me doing nigga the motherfucking mile, bro. I swear, nigga like the 800, bro. They put me in that, and I swear I came last. One nigga, I was so last on that motherfucker that they was clapping for me. Nigga, like, oh shit. They clapping for me.
They give you.
I was so tired. They was like, hell no, nigga.
Wait, they give you those. Come on, my nigga. Come on.
Yeah,
you got it, bro. You got it.
Hell yeah. The other niggas is already done got me and shit.
Hey, the
I'm
niggas
like,
you racing against clapping and shit.
Right, you know what on C's, bro, on phone now.
On niggas at the finish line clapping.
I wouldn't lie to you, bro. I'll be real. I was like, bro, this ain't me. You feel me?
Nigga, they had you doing cross country.
Right, exactly. You feel me? And even then was you feel me during that track time, they had Will sprinting and doing a long jump. You feel me? But at the time, like Tay was a problem.
Yeah.
With the other side, it was AZ Cheetahs versus Do Right. You feel me? And even then, Tay was with Do Right, getting off on sprints. You feel me? Dogging niggas. You feel me? So it's like that's just where that whole track shit came from with that, bro. But after that, mile, and shout out my boy Aaron Lyles too. He kind of was pretty nice too. He kind of grew up with us too. But yeah, man, after that shit, I said, oh yeah, this track shit really ain't for me. They got to do me 100, 200. You feel me? And even when they tried me with the 100, 200, I wasn't that fast compared to everybody else. So it's like, damn, nigga, where can they fit this nigga, you know?
Bro, nigga, that shit one of the funniest stories I ever heard, my nigga. All right, so where do you go to high school?
Man, bro, I went to Marcos. I went to Marcos my freshman year. You feel me? Played football for like one game. You feel me? The coach was really on that BS then, and I had to quit that shit. You feel me? Because I always thought like, you feel me? If I'm playing football, you feel me? Like my family and them at the games, you feel me? Like,
you gotta shine.
I'm coming here to shine, nigga. You feel me? I'm not coming here with the BS. So I still remember it was like the second game. You feel me? The first game, coach wasn't really playing me at Marcos.
Yeah.
You feel me? 50-50.
Marcos, what's that? That's like that's the Sun Devils, right?
Padres. That's in Tempe. That's in Tempe, right? Yeah. So I went there freshman year. And tried to do the football thing. I quit the second game. I quit that one game. It was the second game. And the coach was literally congratulating everybody. He was saying, go team. But my homeboy, his name Justin, my homeboy Justin was a wideout. He was killing all game. Mm-hmm. Nigga, fuck what the team was doing. Nigga, coach was giving that nigga streaks all game. So at the end, coach was like, good job here. Everybody go Padres. I was like, what? Man, go Justin, nigga. Go J-Rod, nigga. Yeah. This nigga out here, Randy Moss and niggas. Niggas ain't doing shit. That nigga J-Rod right here. The coach was like, Devontae, what did you say? I said, nigga, go, nigga. Nigga, I can call sports. You feel me? I see what's going on. Go J-Rod, my nigga. I dapped him up and nigga.
You quit right there.
And right then, I was done. I was like, shit, adios. And nigga, my mama, J-Rod, and the rest of the homies who went there that year can vouch. You feel me?
Bro, you too real. This nigga too real for himself. All right, so let's leave the sports alone for a second. Mm-hmm. All right, so we still on your high school experience. And I'll equate it to you like this before I ask a question. So my freshman year, I went to Westview High School, right? Westview's a beautiful school. Nigga, beautiful curriculum. Everything is beautiful at the school. Right across the street, though, was the 100 block. Mm-hmm. That's a set of Crips. Mm. And these niggas was really like laying shit down, getting, you know what I mean? So outside the streets, I had a whole different experience of school. So what was your experience like on the streets while you was in high school?
Man, I think everybody can tell you, bro, that high school, bro, from 2006 to 2010 was really Southside bloodbath. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Not saying that I was particularly involved, I had my ties. You feel me? I'm from the Foes, 40 block, and at the time, I had ties to everybody in the Vistas, Lindo, but it was just a really gang war. You feel me? And like on the south side, when niggas would go to clubs, you know, I'm not pillow talking or dropping names, you know, because niggas is some niggas are doing double digits right now. You know what I mean? Like football numbers for real. But when they used to have clubs like Club Miss and Club Rain, and after, like even after high school, you feel me? Like, I mean, like during high school, like freshman year, when niggas would go out, you feel me? Go out to parties, like them bitches was getting shot up, homie. Like, nigga, you getting dressed, you feel me, to try to get you some. You thinking you finna, you feel me, be cool, but at the same time, nigga, it's beefs going on, and at the time, you know, niggas had kin folks that was in it, so some niggas was getting into shit that they weren't even really supposed to be tied to. Yeah. So like during that time, I want to say was where the South Side was the ugliest. You feel me? I'm gonna just be honest, between ourselves, you know what I mean? Like not even versus the white man, not versus you feel
side,
me?
The west side,
right?
The north side.
No other cities was literally in between ourselves, and it was like niggas was fighting each other that like niggas grew up with. You feel me? Before niggas got turned out by middle school and, you know, seeing their uncles and shit. You feel me? Like niggas is fighting with their own people that they grew up playing ball with. You feel me? So it was definitely ugly, bro. And you feel me? Every nigga from the South Side can vouch for that. You feel me? Mark my words, for sure.
Man, how do you think you and the home team kind of avoided that pitfall?
Man, bro, I feel like just staying focused, bro. You know, we had another homie, and even Will tell you his name is like Ray, our homie named Ray. You feel me? Like that nigga serving life right now. You feel me? And just for some bullshit. And I would think at the time was just niggas still being focused. You feel me? Like Will was focused during his whole time. To, you feel me? He graduated like early. You feel me? So he was focused to get to where he wanted to.
Moment for you, Will.
Keith was focused to where he wanted to get to. Tay was focused to where he wanted to get to. And I'm gonna be real, speaking for myself, like during that time, I wasn't really like, the sports was kind of on and off. So high school, even, you know, speaking for myself, homie, like sophomore year to like college, my nigga, like nigga, I'm thugging. You feel me? Like I'm not even gonna bullshit with you.
Nigga, I believed it.
You feel me? I'm not Kinfolk, I'm not even gonna bullshit with you. Like I wouldn't say just maxed out thugging, but I'll say, you feel me? Like I had to get it how I had to get it. You feel me? Like, you know, I was tied in with everybody, so I'm cool with the white boys, the Mexicans, you know, and I still had my bros, and then I still had niggas that wasn't good for me either. You feel me? So I'm tied in with everything, and me already looking at it as like, you know, sports ain't gonna be my way out. It's gonna be, you feel me, hustling, or it's gonna be off this music shit. Because around that time, like sophomore year, that's when me and Waves and Mitch start turning the music shit up. Like we started DDE, and we start really dropping tracks. And I was influenced by the Gucci Mans and Master P's. So that's how I was living for real, my nigga.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, we'll touch on the music in a minute. But all right, so let's stay just on this for a bit. So what do you do after graduation?
So after graduation, graduated from Mount Point, you feel me? I end up going to Mesa Community College for about a year. You feel me? Went there just on some business, musical shit. Went there for a year, tried it. You know, just wasn't for me. Like, you feel me? I was still like making money while going to college, and I kind of felt like this shit was too slow. You feel me? I was still fascinated and still influenced. So I'm like, I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I did that for a year, bruh. And then I'm like, okay, fuck that shit. I'm finna go to I end up going to Collins College
that's crazy.
My next year, which is on like 40th and Broadway. It's a musical school. It's like an artistic school. You feel me? So I said, fucking, I'm gonna really double up with the music, you know, and try to get my education out this shit, you know, really go for what I want to pursue to do. You know what I'm saying? So I went there for about a year. You know, that shit just didn't work. You know, I was still just just wasn't fully focused like I should have been. And after that, that's when shit a nigga dropped out and was like, nigga, I'm fully in it. Like, nigga, rapping or getting it how I gotta get it. You know what I mean?
We're gonna make moves. 9 to 5s?
I'm gonna be real, hell yeah. Okay. For sure. Where'd you
work at?
Man, I'm gonna be real. High school, probably sophomore year, I did McDonald's for like 3 or 4 months. After college, though, after college, shit, I worked at a few call centers, bro. I worked at Home Depot call center. Shit, my nigga, I worked at, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I worked for the main job that I was really at that turned me up. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I could have still kept this job to this day, but I chose the music and just the entrepreneur route. I used to work for Mesa Airlines. You feel me? From like 2013 to like 2016. You feel me? Probably like middle 2017 at that. You feel me? Like I was a crew tracker, but I was flying free though. You feel me? So like I was getting free benefits, but my schedule was nuts though. You know what I'm saying?
So you couldn't really go nowhere.
Couldn't really fuck around. It's like, damn, for 4 to 5 days, I'm working 10 hours. Then you get a day or 2 off. It's like, damn, what I'm gonna fly to Vegas, then fly back. So I still made it do what it do though. You feel me? I still like took my Cali trips to network. I took my trips to Pittsburgh to fuck with Tay when he was with the Steelers. Like I still got to live. Like I went to Miami, brought my cousin Josh with me. You feel me? I had, you know what I mean, looked out for bro Will with the flights. You feel me? So I was doing my thing though. You feel me? Like I had went to Virginia to do a show to open up for G Herbo and Lil Bibby. So I was really like, like I got to keep doing this. You feel me? But it just got too much. And like I was moving up and everything. Like I was locked in. Like I went from crew tracker, and even with that job, I'm gonna be real. Shout out to my mama. She got me that job because at the time, I had like a felony on my record at the time. You feel me? I had caught a charge for some, I'm gonna speak on it, just because we on air, and I know niggas is listening, want to know about the Don. I had caught a forgery charge. You feel me? So I had
some fraud type shit.
You know what I mean? Fucking around. And the city know then, man, even the city know back then the nigga was really on bullshit. And shit, I end up beating that, dodge time, just on some real nigga shit, cash out lawyer deal what I had to do. And plus it was my really first really offense. So it wasn't like, nigga, I'm a 2-time, 3-time, you feel me? So I had beat that. But my mom ended up linking me with the Mesa Airlines owner. You know what I mean? Shout out, his name was Jonathan. I forgot his last name. Yeah, his name was Jonathan. But my mama linked in, and dude gave me a chance. You feel me? I'm gonna be real. Homie really gave me a chance, man. And it was just too much for me. I was started off crew track, and I became a supervisor, manager. Like I had became a manager. Baby, yeah. You feel me? Like
major.
Like at the time. You can look it up now. It's under, if you see my video, YouTube, DonP, Perfect Timing, or Prince D to Don, Perfect Timing. It was a video on World Star Hip Hop. I did that in like 2016. I shot that video. Some scenes are in front of the Mesa Airlines building. Yeah. So at the time, I was like, niggas supervisor, and these niggas knew that I was an artist too. So they was like pumped for me. It was a good, it was a good situation. Just too much though,
And that's why I ask these questions, because outside of just the listeners, I like to learn myself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was a supervisor too. Right, it was for a much jankier job, but young niggas got to go through that call center vibe, especially in Phoenix. You know what I mean? So you kind of see who the leaders are. You know what I mean? Because I did that young at like 21, and then I left the shit behind. Like, that's big to hear. You did that for an airline, nigga. You could have been flying free your whole life. Right. So it's like you kind of really serious about that shit. So that's big. All right, now let's talk about going into the music, and when do you start taking your music career seriously and putting together projects and songs and shit like that?
Man, I felt like I just seen it today on my Facebook memory too. My first project was 2012, and it was Money to Be Made, bro. And I did that. That was straight recorded out of Mitch's studio. On the south side on 65th,
on the Podson Radio. Tell them fuck 98 and all that.
You feel me?
But yeah, keep going.
We're gonna get Mitch here though, but like, you feel me? That was recorded straight out of Mitch's studio on 65th Avenue, and it was Money to Be Made, and I did the front cover. with the homegirl Nijoni. Y'all can look her up. She kind of going up now too. You feel me? Got the big platform.
I think I heard of her. I think I heard of her.
And yeah, Two-Tone hosted that motherfucker. You feel me? At the time, I had locked in with Two-Tone.
98. Shout out Two-Tone.
Right. I'm gonna be real, and that was like 2012, and at the time, excuse me, niggas just didn't really know the game. You feel me? As much as like back then, like when it came to marketing and promo. So like I did that project, learn from my mistakes. Didn't have no video, like had one video to it. You feel me? Just beginner times, like had songs on Hot New Hip Hop, just taking the basic route. And then we were still pumping. We did a couple shows around the city, just a little light work. We did this show in Tempe. With a homie Big T threw it together. Shout out Big T. We did that. It was DD at the time. That was with me, Waves, and Mitch. You feel me? And then later that year of 2013, we ended up doing a show in Tucson. You feel me? Where we open up for 2 Chainz. So niggas was trying to get it, man. Niggas was trying to get it. We open up for Waka Flocka.
Shine moment. I had 2 Chainz too.
So yeah, I did that project. Then I did, 4 years later, and this is where I hurt myself because I'm like, I didn't even come with no project. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a project 2012, and then my next project wasn't until 2016. You feel me? Which was Foreign Dreams, which got the hit West Side on it. You feel me?
Was a hit, yes.
That's what got the hit. You know what I mean? Featuring Will and Mitch. And we shot the West Side video, and we did what we had to do. That made hip hop DX, and we got a lot of promo behind it. You feel me? And yeah, that's what kind of lifted it though. I feel like after that is where the city started noticing, and I kind of rebranded myself because 2012 until 2015 I was Prince D the Don. And I said, man, fuck having this all names. Right. Fuck having this. Nigga, I'm like, let's just do DonP. You feel me? And that's when I just ran with it. You know what I mean? Got my shit right. And yeah, that's when I did the West Side. We did the West Side, and then that next year, I just kept dropping singles. I did a three-peat. Then I linked with you before three-peat.
Your boy was in 3P. Feel me? You know what I mean?
You feel me? So we did the 3-peat movie, and did the 3-peat album with it, and that's where where a nigga at now. And then I got a new project coming called Coast Chronicles. I'm aiming for that in like August, July. You know what I mean?
Okay. Shine moment. All right. So I want you to kind of briefly touch on 3-peat a little bit, like from the movie to the album, and then I want you to go into the new shit you got coming before we wrap, and like just the goals for it and stuff.
Right. So that I felt like 3-peat was my most notable project. You feel me? Because I felt like at the time that was like that dropped last year, 2018. I started the promo with it with 2017 with the single with Chill. With 3-peat, I felt like with the project I was more smarter with marketing. I had a little more pull, better networking, even out the state. So that's when, I had a few videos for it, and then, I did the single, and then I was like, yo, let me do the 3-peat movie, kind of just showing my artistic, showing my, that I can expand, and actually really try to write some shit.
That's a big shine moment. And once you finish, I'm going to touch on that more.
Right.
Keep going.
Right. Yeah. Really not just boxing myself in, really just saying like, okay, I know it might be a lot, but let me try to really put this movie together, and then that's when I just, I wrote it out. I went with Project at the time, because he was
shine moment. Shout out Project. Where you at, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Piff, and I just really got the cast together, with you, shout out Ned, Davion, everybody that played a role. My big bro, Will, Bird, man, niggas played a role, and I kind of ran with that, and we did the movie, and then I had a hell of a Cali run last summer with 3-peat. I got a couple PRs and advisors behind me. So 3-peat was a big step for me, and I feel like Coast Chronicles now, I just shot a couple scenes here. I got a couple more videos. Now I just know what the fuck I gotta do. You feel me? It's 2019. Shit's a little more cracking and better. You feel me? We all building. The team is cracking. You know what I mean? So it's just that time for takeoff. And Coast Chronicles, it's gonna have about 6 or 7 songs, just real smooth West Coast bounce. You know what I mean? Real player shit, real couple hood shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie in my rap shit. You feel me? Yeah. Some of that Carson shit. You know.
Yeah.
You know, nothing more, nothing less. And yeah, bro.
All right, man. So before we wrap, because I'm gonna give you a chance to just give shout outs and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But the reason I said I want to talk to you about the movie a little bit more, because the one line I give people all the time nowadays is this game is not to be fucked with. Not even a little bit. Bro, if I would probably have a lot more money at this point right now where we're sitting if I just stayed corporate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not in the long run. In the long run, this is obviously the win. I can see that because I ain't worked in 3 years and we still good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to be able to put together different projects, not allow people to box you in, do it seriously, because to be able to coordinate all those actors and actresses, and you know, we was filming for like 5 days. You know what I mean? So like, that shit's serious. So that was very impressive. Outside of just the script that you wrote and the acting, the perseverance that has to be put in, and the seriousness of a project like that. Nigga, that's not a game. So I wanted to give you all praises for that, because that's one thing I say. Like,
that's real nigga shit.
You know, I fuck with niggas and I fuck with people, but I know people don't really realize how much shit takes. Nigga, that shit take a lot. All they see is the finished product,
right?
Nigga, that's
especially
not a joke.
with everybody's schedules. You know, everybody's schedules, and you know, I'm a father, you a father. You know what I'm saying? Net a mother, you know what I mean? Niggas is parents out here and still just trying to knock it out, you know what I mean, for the greater purpose of the good.
And did it.
Right.
Like, totally, all the way
exactly,
through. So,
yeah. Repeat the movie.
Yeah, make sure y'all go. I mean, if I ever post that, that's my next Throwback Thursday. I'm posting a clip from that shit, man.
Oh, God.
All right, because that's, nigga,
that shit was cracking.
Even further for
Shot
you,
that
bro.
right in the south side, in the neighborhood, right on my block. You know what I mean? Trying to inspire my block, man. I'm letting niggas know, man, that like, you know what I mean? Like, you can do this shit too. You know, I'm not forgetting about no niggas, and that's why I do shit like that. You know what I mean? To inspire and motivate my nigga, because I know that it's hard out here, cuz, but we got to get it, and they not gonna give it to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell no, you got to take that shit. But I'm gonna take it one step further for you before we wrap. I wouldn't be at the studio right now if it wasn't for that movie. The little role I did in that movie, that's what made me and IROC kinda, because he had put his movie out at the time.
Right.
He seen me in the
shout out movie. Hey, shout out his shit too.
And he was like, damn, nigga, you can act? And I was like, nigga, I didn't even know I could act. My nigga DonP just called me for the movie and I pulled up.
Appreciate
I don't know.
That.
From there, me and IROC have been like this. But it was that scene in the car that made him be like, yo,
IROC, hey, shout out IROC too, because he did say that too when I linked with him last time, and you know, I kind of said DonP rapper, no, and I think you was describing me like DonP rapper, and I was like DonP rapper, and he's like, don't forget director too, and I'm like, okay, appreciate you, fo. That's some real shit. Director too, director, actor.
That's major, nigga. You did that. Nobody can ever take that from you. Yeah. And you know what I mean? That shit was big, bro. But all right, so at this point, you got the floor. Give shout outs. Tell people where to follow you. Shit like that. We gonna get up out of here.
Man, follow me at DonP40, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Don Corleone 40. You know, shout out my whole home team, man. Will, Waves, Mitch, Tay, Keith, Derek, Cree. You know what I mean? The whole 9 Millie. You know, shout out my big bro Bird, man. Shout out the whole side. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody else who getting it, who ain't even from the side, man. Shout out to my people and one love, beloved. You know what I mean? Like that.
You know what it is, man. It's Podson Radio. Bitch, this was episode 101. A nigga did 100 episodes plus one, man. And you can say anything about me, but you can't say we don't stay consistent and grind through the bullshit, man. We out this bitch, man.